Tonight, then, let it be. He's hit it twice in as many arrows, sending out the message. Well, we heard Rod Harrington say, did we not, a few minutes ago, it's imperative for Park to get ahead and take control of the match and make Jenkins do the hard work in playing catch-up. It looks as though that's how it may work out.
Just when you mentioned he always starts on double 16, bingo, he pops one in double top.
Yes. Well, I think their form's been a little bit unpredictable. There you have the Jenkins throw. There ain't a better one about, in my opinion.
But because he's comparatively short in stature, he launches the dart. He's sort of throwing uphill, John.
Whereas Park there, the taller man, a lower trajectory.
60.
Park, one-time business studies graduate in Oshawa in Canada. He's taken that skill into his counting ability, and he can count those. He knows that 3 treble 20s make 180. He's done it a million times, and that one was a very welcome one. And Jenkins is replying in kind.
What a good throw from Jenkins. Needed that to keep 57 points ahead of Park, 58 rather. Park has got to make a hole in this now. He's going to, isn't he? 111 left. Make that 61 left. Brilliant darts here from these two boys now. They've warmed to the task all right. Oh, treble 20 is needed now. So 13 will leave tops.
And John Park needs 61 for a whiz-bang first set.
42 he's looking at, double 16 here for Park. We know he likes this.
45.
That
To keep the set alive, Terry Jenkins double top. Just the merest deflection, the merest nudge. You got it.
was a great marker though, wasn't it, Dave? And he used it thus and it went in. He's still alive in this opening set, Terry Jenkins. I thought he was magnificent in that leg. Part hit the 180, Jenkins hit the 140 in reply to stay ahead, and in the end that saw him through. Part admittedly
71.
did have a dart for the set, and he may rue the fact that he missed it.
No score.
Jenkins bobbing about around the board looking for this double in, which is such a leveler. It can be a crippler. Even the greatest in the business at times have trouble getting out of the blocks.
58.
And Jenkins needs to get away here. Can't allow Park further daylight on the scores.
The daylight he's certainly got. Jenkins will be happy to get away, but he's really got to score well to put himself on a par with Bart here.
100.
A much more effective start from John Park tonight. Remember last night in the quarterfinals against Adrian Gray, he was 2-0 down, had to fight back from that deficit.
140.
Yes, has victories over Billy Matthews from locally from Dunleary, Wayne Mardle, and that game against Adrian Gray. Terry Jenkins has beaten Wayne Jones 2-1, Chris Mason 3-2. Magnificent game that, and Mark Dudbridge 4-1. Incidentally, Dave, in that game against Chris Mason, Mason won more legs, had the higher average, and hit more 180s, and was loser. That can happen in set play.
Because he won his 2 sets by 3-0.
Yes, if we'd been in match play at Blackpool or some of the other Bolton, then the other man would have won. Although it doesn't necessarily work out that way.
82.
Have to say that's typical of Chris Mason's luck along the way, isn't it?
I think so.
John Park looking at 146 to wrap up the first set.
140.
And a dart and a double to go in 3-love, but now 146. Jenkins is making a real battle of this.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Dave, I didn't think he'd get back into this particular leg, and therefore would probably lose the set, but he's really battled, as you say. 81's quite gettable, especially now, double 18 for 2 legs all. Took him a long of Harris to get away, but not to finish. That's a leg that Jenkins, well, that's a jump part right through at some stage, and he could rue that dart at double 16, which would have won him the set 3-0. It's now 2-2.
And Jenkins took 6 darts to get away and still won the leg. That will not enrapture John Park nor his followers.
Well, this is the decider, and Jenkins comes from Herefordshire. That's the land of decider, as far as I know. Good fun. They both smiled on their way up to the hockey. They both smiled when they shook hands on the hockey. Now they've settled down to the serious business of seeing who will be on this very stage tomorrow in the Grand Prix final.
99.
Jenkins was 2-0 down in legs in this set. And needs the treble here to edge back in front.
16.
Yes, it's Jenkins who comes from Ledbury, but it's John Part who could be hopping mad. He certainly had the chance. Only one dart, but at a double he likes, double 16 to win the set 3-0. Can go on about it a bit too much sometimes, I can.
85.
It might turn out to be pivotal in an hour and a half, 2 hours time. Part won't mind if he wins this leg and wins the set. It will be confined to the history books.
Just shaking his composure this comeback.
43.
This early comeback. The Canadian Mad Hatters are in town. Another treble here would help Jenkins.
100.
7 for a ton. Needs him a finish. He knows he'll be back for 154. Park, for his part, needs 100.
Now then, if he gets another one of those, he could make himself favourite. He's done it. That's fantastic stuff from Park. This is very similar to the leg we had, I think it was the second leg of the match, which was really, really competitive. In fact, it was the third leg of the match, wasn't it, when Jenkins hung on in there. So, 58 from Jenkins. What a chance here, Dave, for John Park for the set.
Yes. The emphasis swings towards the Canadian. 32 now, it's one of his favourites over there at 8 o'clock on the board, and he's missed it again.
Well, he's had 2 darts now, double 16 for the match, for the set rather. Now Jenkins for the set himself. What a great dart, double 18's been kind to him once, double 9's a must. Oh, he's had now 2 darts for the set, so at least they're level on those particular terms.
Oh, he can't believe it. John Park to step in to take advantage. Got to come up the bed, got to high side it. The target is diminishing, but not enough for John Park. Park squeezes it in, the top end of the double. He just wins that one by a whisker. We're going to take a break. Jenkins can't believe it. He should have won that leg. He knows he might have done, but he's got plenty of time to come back and still take this match. We'll be back after just a couple of minutes.